Junior. Junior, is that the right one? I don't know. Let's have a look. Yeah, that is the right one. Damon Wayans. Images. Oh, let's just take your name and slap that in the back file. Copy. Oh no, not Vegas. I don't want to open Vegas. It gets off. Oh, I'll just shut that window. Please tell me I didn't close all them windows. I didn't. Good. No, that's the wrong window again. Oh, there it is. Right, I'm back. Oh, I didn't copy and paste the stream. 1 second. That'd have been 3 nights running I've done that. I forgot to post the stream. Second. No, that's the wrong window again. I love. Copy. Tweety. Posters. Dunses. Laterses. Right, come back to class.
Thought of the day. You're already in the 5D. We've already made it. We are already aware of what's going on around us.
Shut up, found it. I can't find which tab that was in. I'm glad that wasn't music. Right, okay. Let's go home on that and then it won't play again, will it? Good. Open that one. Now it won't play again. Right, okay. Right, back. Let's have Damon Wayans. Is that Damon Wayans? Well, it says that one's Damon Wayans Jr., but it's not. I'm sure that's Damon Wayans. This one's Damon Wayans Jr. They've both got the same skull lot, the egghead. That small, high-placed ears lot, open eye sockets. This one's a little bit more closed, but some of them get brow bone implants. They don't all get the same surgeries, otherwise they would all look literally like doppelgangers, wouldn't they? If they all got exactly the same implants. So some they live without and some they had to. Damon Wayans. I really liked Damon Wayans in my day. I thought she was funny. She's not on par with Richard Pryor or Dave Chappelle, but she was a good comedian. Made me laugh. But this is what they've done to girls. I mean, she's even wearing a headband, look. It's not meant to be this way. Look at that egghead. It's not meant to be this way. It's really not. Is that Michael Jordan? It is Michael Jordan. 2 first names. It's not meant to be this way. The world's not meant to be this way. Everything that was done in the dark is being brought into the light. I'm in Revelations. I'm not in the little season. I'm definitely in Revelations. If I am in little season, I'll find out in exactly 2 months when the clock strikes 1st of January, because that's the end of it, right? If it works by a clock system, that's 250 years up. It'll all be done at Christmas. But I don't believe it will, because they've got an agenda going up 2030, 2040, 2050. So another 30 years of this crap at least. Until the nations, the sleeping nations, wake up. Or maybe they won't. Maybe this is man's greatest downfall ever, that 8 billion people didn't give a rat's ass that the earth was flat. 8 billion people didn't care if dinosaurs never existed and nuke bombs were fake. And everything's a lie. They don't care. They will when God gets here. Oh my gosh, the power and the glory. The glory and the power. Can you imagine how much wisdom comes with him? For those of us that see his kingdom. For those of us that want knowledge. For those of us that have more wisdom, if you like, than the others around us. I don't know why they don't want to wake up. I honestly don't. Maybe they like their slavery. Maybe they do. It's a it is a big step for someone to take to admit you've been fooled in this realm. But once you do, once you admit you're a fool, you start to laugh at yourself. You do. I laughed at my own stupidity for believing I was spinning round on a ball and couldn't feel it. I laughed at my own stupidity when I realised water's level and it can't be bent, so I can't be living on a ball. Water rolls off any type of incline at all. It'll just roll off it. Even if the gradient's 0.000000001, it'll still roll in that direction. Water. God's physics. The same can be said about the female skull. Once you recognise it's smaller than the male look. Even when they're the same size look, this one's still a smaller, thinner face. And once you get used to seeing that, these smaller faces, just like the band, the small faces, just jump out at you. The face is pushed down, it's small. Featureless, no chiseled chin, no chiseled jawline, no chiseled cheeks, no chiseled brow bone, no sloping forehead. The little season is part of Revelations. Well, that's another 250 years of this crap then if we're not in it. But according to the clock, 1776, when America Land of the Free and Brave was created, apparently when they unleashed Lucifer, we're at the back end of it. I gotta be honest with you, I don't care either way. I just want to go to God. I've had enough of this world. God must look down at all of us because we're his children, and sometimes feel ashamed. He must have done because he flooded the place first time. If it was like this in the days of Noah, they were doing this to children and stuff, there's no wonder God ended it, right? We're looking at Damon Wayans, Marlon Wayans. Who's the other? There's three of them, isn't there? The Wayans sisters. Oh my word. Go on, tell me again about how I can't tell the difference just by looking. You see, if you're surrounded by people like this, that's what you're going to see. Exactly that. You're going to see women with bowling ball sized heads, look. Absolute width across there compared to this one, look. And you can see men, tall, skinny men with long faces and big flat foreheads. Like, it doesn't slope backwards like this one does. It bellows outwards, look. Smaller face, smaller triangle, high set ears, bigger mouth, look. This means this one's got the bigger teeth. The lion smile is what we call it. And if she was smiling there, you'd see the difference. She don't smile against the husband very often, does she, look? My head is not shaped like a sodding Tic Tac. Look at those teeth. God gave you free will. He gave you discernment. He gave you choice. He gave you choices. That's the thing that you're not going to be able to say to him when you meet him. I didn't know. I didn't have that option, Father. He's going to make sure everybody knows he exists. All around the world. The only way that every eye could see God when he reappears is if we're on a flat earth. That means every nation would look up and see him. That's the only way. Not on a ball. You can't do that on a ball. In Islam, they all pray to Mecca. On a ball, you can't do that. I'm pointing this way, but you're not. You're just tangent. What? Your prayers are curving, are they? Is that what you're telling me? Your prayers are curving around the earth to Mecca. No, it's a straight line. Al-Biruni, they still use his map to this day. He was the greatest Muslim geographer in the world. His maps and everything he plotted was fantastic. One of the first names I learned in Flat Earth was Al-Biruni. Al-Biruni. There you go. And a polymath. One of the greatest adventurers, map makers in the world, if not the very best. And he plotted it all on a flat circle. And he knew exactly how it worked, like the innards of a clock. The sun, the moon, the stars. Look at it. It's the inner workings. You live... I don't know how many times I have to say this. You live inside a giant clock. And this is how it all works. Like an engine, innit? Al-Biruni. Antikythera machine, look. He knew exactly how to do it. And how it all worked. The stars, the orbits, everything. He was a genius, he was. Al-Biruni. Salam alaikum. Yeah. Flat Earth, if you research it. Right, anyway, back to this chick and his mail order bride there. And honestly, I don't know why, but there's a reason that these men have got pretty faces and soft eyes. Even if you can't see it straight away. All of a sudden it dawns on you that Andrew Tate, look, looks like Andrew Tate. Megamind. They literally tell you in the cartoons and space shows and everything. Megamind. This is them taking the piss out of the FTMs, look. And this is what the average FTM looks like. An egghead. The female skull. That's what they're showing you. The female skull. Over and over. Look at the Megamind. The 5-head. How is it possible that these are the faces we see? The alien greys. You know? As far as I'm concerned, the joke's over. The spell's over. I see an egghead. When I see an egghead with soft eyes, eyesight ears, small narrow dentures, Adam's raisin implant, no trachea, look, no mastoids, and a suit that's pampered out to make him look like he's got shoulders when he doesn't have one. They do it all the time. They love to show you in these TV shows. The Klingons in Star Trek, etc. It's them taking the mickey out of each other. Damon Wayans, let's put you in the back file. Oh, I already put you in the back file. Let's see if you've got walking pictures. Let me check the back file. That's happening. Oh, I didn't put Damon Wayans in there. Dickhead. What was I thinking? Wayans. Search. Right, what's it? Search for Damon. It's definitely in line. And again, there, look, the flamingo foot. We've got the diamond showing. I know she's dancing, but there you go. It's the old John Lennon walking thing, isn't it? Women's legs bend differently. There. Damon Wayans with Diamond. Dude crossing his legs over. Look at the arms on him. If you don't believe me, look at the arms on him. You want me to think that's a woman with arms that long? She could put her arms around me twice. If she put me in an headlock, I'm not getting out of it. He's got big teeth, hasn't he, that fella there? Look at those tutty. He's not far off, but look at that jawline. That right there, sunshine, is a angel. That's not bad either. Look at that lion smile and big jawline. Who's got a wider face lot? Even though this man's taller than that man's got much bigger head, bigger jaw, bigger teeth, wider eyes, look. Regional variations. Scary, isn't it? Scary. Who's that? Jennifer who? Sorry, I gotta go back. Jennifer Hudson. Oh. Hudson, son of man code. Eggheads, know them when you see them. Women, know your limits. There's hardly any gates. Let's go over to Twitty. Go home to my page. Let's open up that one. Hiccups. Where am I? Wayans. I've got them all. Damon, Marlon, Sean. That was the one I couldn't remember. Sean Wayans. Damon Wayans. Right there with minces. See, where's all them gates at? Where's your gates at? Damon Wayans fails forensics, boys and girls. There's your first one. Let's cut. No, actually, let's put another one up there. I can see some orange requests. Let's have a look. Eric Cantona. I've already done Eric Cantona. I have, haven't I? Didn't we do? We did King Eric, Queen Eric. I'm sure we did King Eric Cantona. Eric Cantona. I could have sworn I've done Eric Cantona. Is he? Is in Man United? Is he in Man United? Didn't I do Man United as a group? I did. Man United. Yeah, there it is. Eric Cantona. Look, he's the first one. I've already done it. I knew I did. Where are we?